have lost the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Manny again. Today I'm just playing some Quake Live. First off, I just want to say sorry for not getting the video out when I promised. I mean, it's never a good feeling when you'd say, hey, I'll have a video out today, and you don't get one out. I wish I could give you guys a good reason, but I mean, it's just life, hey. You know, that's why I don't like setting sort of deadlines like that for myself, because things pop up and you just don't end up getting them done and you let a whole bunch of people down. So apologies, I'll try not to do that again in the future. So I actually play a little bit of Quake. I used to be really big in it back in the day of Quake 3 Arena, like when that game first sort of came out, because I'm old like that. And I don't really play Quake Live. I've won a bunch of local tournaments and stuff like that for Quake 3 Arena in my earlier days, but yeah, and I had an itching a couple of months back just to play Quake again. So I decided I'd give Quake Live a go. Now, everyone I know tells me don't do it, it's a quiet game, and everyone left playing the Pro. And you just, you know, the entry level's too high. So I jumped on, gave it a couple of rounds just to see how things went. And, you know, like, I'm not as good as I used to be, that's for sure, but I don't consider, I'm not good enough to sit there and go, yeah, I'm good at Quake. Because that's not the type of game that this is, but at the same time, I'm not bad at it. I'm okay. But I jumped on immediately, and a bunch of players were like, wow, is this your first time in Quake Live? And I said, yeah, I haven't played in about 10 years, any Quake. And they were like, oh, and they basically, like, an hour or two into it, I was invited into a clan, and like they were practicing for tournaments, and they wanted me involved, and all this other sort of stuff, and like mentally, I just wasn't there for it. Yeah, like I don't feel like I'm as good as what these guys were. Like, my rocket jumping was terrible compared to theirs. I don't know the maps in Quake Live because they're different to the ones I've played on. Yeah, it was just yeah. So like, I'm still in that clan. I'm not as active as they probably want me to be, but that's cool. They weren't online tonight when I was playing this, but yeah, you know, but it's a game I love, and I think more people should give it a go. I've heard some pretty rough things about some upcoming patches for the Steam version of the game, but like, if you're a fan of shooters, and you play a lot of like Call of Duty and stuff like that, this is like the polar opposite. This is you know, motorbikes and race cars. It's a totally different ball game, and it's not something that you can just sort of pick up and play. But I encourage everyone to give it a go. I mean, it's an incredible game from my childhood as well. It takes a lot of skill. Like, don't be insulted by this, but it takes a lot more skill than anything I can think of in the most recent sort of years of shooting games. Like, the closest game that comes to this in recent years is Tribes Ascend. And I mean, the skill level on that is nowhere near as high as it is in Quake. I mean, don't take me at my word for it. Watch some of the actual pros play, but I'm pretty dreadful, in all honesty. At the moment, I'm just doing stupid stuff. Just trying to get the hang of the game again. And then we'll probably play some Clan Arena, because I'm enjoying that game mode. But yeah, like, give it a go. It's an awesome, fun game. It's great to play with friends as well. Like, if you've never played Quake before and you're watching this video, download Quake Live. It's free to play. It doesn't have a high system requirements. Maybe look at some tutorials or something on how to play if you're having a rough time working it out. I don't feel like I'm good enough to tell people how to play, so I probably won't do tutorials on this, just because I wouldn't feel good about doing it. But yeah, it's an awesome game. Outside of this, what have I been doing lately? Not much, hey. In all honesty, I've been working quite a bit, and you know, I'm stuck. I'm still working for the same place that I hate working for, and it's taking a toll on me. In all honesty, like, it's pretty, like, you know, if anyone's had to work in a place they 100% despise and have no, you know, no will to be there, but unfortunately they have bills to pay, and you know what I mean. It drains you on like an inner level, and it's hard for me to sort of come out on top of that. There's no winning when it comes to that. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've been playing some I forgot the name of the game. Pixel Piracy. That's a fun little game. I'll probably do some videos on that once I'm a little bit better at it. You know, I got a hitbox channel, and I tried streaming. I streamed a little bit of Strider on the PS4 the other day, and that was pretty fun. So if you guys want to hit me up on Hitbox, it's hitbox.tv/Manea. For those of you out there wondering, Hitbox is another streaming website like Twitch, except the UI is better than Twitch. It's got better features, like you don't need plugins and stuff to, you know, do things in the chat, like polls and giveaways and stuff. There's no like copyright protection, which Twitch is starting to do now as well. Like it's a great website. If you guys ever want to try streaming, I'd recommend hitbox.tv. It's pretty good. I just wish they had some Australian servers, or at least like in Singapore or something, so that, you know, the streams could be of higher quality. Because, you know, us Australians don't really have the kind of internet made for streaming. But I try to do it every now and then. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing maybe some reviews, or something along those lines of some books I've been reading, yeah, and some comic books as well. Maybe even movie reviews. I don't know if you guys want to hear that stuff, let me know, but I am thinking about doing that. I will have like more Stomping Land videos up in the future. It's just like I've got some footage lined up for Stomping Land, and like I've got an idea of where I'm going to go with it, but I really, like, it's frustrating because like I'll have to do a whole video on the Stomping Land on its own, but anyone that's paying attention to that game or uses the forums, you know what I'm talking about. If you're looking at buying the game, don't. In all honesty, don't do it. I hate saying that because I love this game. But don't buy the Stomping Land at this point in time, unless you're like a millionaire or something and you've got all the money in the world to waste. It is just not in a like state right now, and I really don't know what's going to happen with that. But yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking like, I've got some weapon tutorials lined up. There's a lot of stuff a lot of people don't know about the weapons in that game, so yeah, we'll see what happens with that. On top of that, I've got, you know, like, I've got a couple new games that I want to sort of get out, but really, like, I've been watching, like, sorry, not watching, but reading the Fables comics, you know. If you guys played The Wolf Among Us, that is like a prequel to this comic franchise called Fables, and it's a great comic book series. It's got me hooked. I hadn't heard of it before, Wolf Among Us, and I really love The Wolf Among Us. Like, it's hard to explain, but that was just me so far. That's one of my favorite games this year. So I went out, I grabbed the comic books. Actually, I got them digitally, you know, because I read on a tablet. But I've got all those in my little library now, and and it's absolutely phenomenal. It's a great comic book series, one of the best. And I read a lot of comic books, but it's one of my favorites by far. Gosh, I missed it. I'd also, like, as I always say, I'd love to hear your feedback on these videos. Like, throw out some game ideas, stuff you want me to play. Like and comment the videos if you do like them. If you dislike them, like, you know, you can thumbs down if you want, but realistically, like, just let me know. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I'll you know, try and, you know, fix that up for you. In terms of the microphone, like, that's going to get fixed. I am going to buy a new microphone, but, you know, when I have time and when my, like, financial situations are, like, you know, in a good enough position, because life gets like that. You know, there's a few things in my personal life away from the realm of the internet that, you know, take importance for that. And there we go, that was a round. Now, I joined this round about 3/4 of the way through, so I'm actually pretty happy with how I turned out there, considering I haven't played this game in a long time. It's probably been about a month since I last played, and then I'd played it for probably about 2 months before then. But, yeah. It's downloading a new map, which goes to show exactly how new I am at this game. I don't even have all the maps downloaded, and I've never played on this particular map before, so that should be great. I do want to do a full let's play of a game. I'm still just trying to decide on the game. Like, do I go with an old classic that I love and I played before and I'm pretty good at? Do I do, you know, a game I've never played before? And if I do decide to do that, do I play an old retro game? Because I have a lot of those. Or do I try something new? Like, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see PS4 games? Or do you want to see some PlayStation 1 maybe? Some Nintendo? Like, I've got it all. So, yeah, let me know what you want to see me play. And yeah, we'll see. Like, if I feel like playing one of those games, go ahead. I mean, I did my last vlog from memory. I was playing Remember Me, and I died quite a bit in that recording, and that's simply because my spacebar is actually broken on my keyboard. I did fix it, but at the time my spacebar was broken and only registered about 1 in 3 presses. So yeah, I apologize about that. But if that game was interesting to you, like, you know, I go out and grab it, or let me know, and I'll do a full playthrough of it from start to finish, because it is a game I love. And that studio actually announced a new game this morning, which makes me pretty happy.
Vote now.
Another game I love to play. It's probably one of my favorite games. It's the Monster series. I've got about 5,000 hours logged in the Monster Hunter games. I didn't really get far into the Ultimate, just because none of my friends have a Nintendo Wii U. And it's pretty hard to organize with 3DS. I'd love to live in, like, Japan, only for the reason that, you know, apparently on every corner there's someone playing Monster Hunter. know, we don't very wide area, low population. I guess like the other thing I've been doing recently is, and I mean, this isn't an announcement or, you know, like something, you know, that I'm actively working on, but I'm just trying to keep myself entertained and occupied outside of work, you know, trying to keep positive, and I've decided to try and make a video game. It's a stupid idea. It'll probably never get finished. But I've got the free version of the Unity engine. I'm learning C hash. I've learned like quite a lot through YouTube tutorials and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I've got an idea in my head, and I'm just seeing where I go with that. And that's you know, something else I'm doing, just to spend some time. And that's something you're interested in, and you want to see me working on that, let me know. I'll record some sessions, or I might even just stream them on my Hitbox channel, which is hitbox.tv/Minea, Mineya. And, you know, see where we go from there. And it's not just me on my own, like a couple people are helping me here and there, but yeah. But that's all I'm really going to talk about that, because as I said, it's just something I'm doing to waste some time. Yeah, to keep positive.